Today is for love and street food, and powered by La Casera, the drink to love. A lot of great things are birthed and sustained on the streets, as you'll soon come to understand.
So as you know, most romantic stories begin and end with food. But don't worry, we're not serving anybody breakfast, so you can relax, you can be rest assured. We're good. All right, guys, so you know how when you want to toast a babe, you buy a shawarma or suya or even pizza. Nigerian girls, you know what I'm talking about, right? Well, today's task is about love and street food.
Love and street food. Sounds so good together. It's giving this vibe of love and basketball. You know what I'm talking about.
Today's task is a different but interesting one, where we'll come to see how street food is the glue for love.
Contestants, welcome to another day where you're a step closer to being crowned Street Foodz Naija Season 3's winner. I also get to taste the juicy amount of 10 million naira. Before we get into today's task, Chef Lizzie, Chef Grace, for winning the last task, you get immunity.
Wow.
For this round.
Wow. Thank you, sir.
So, Chef Grace, your strikes, you can forget about them.
Ooh,
We begin today by rewarding the last task winners.
See immunity. Chef Lizzie, immunity cover you. If you like, give them water and salt, make them drink. They sure say they move to the next level.
For whoever is going to win this task, you both get immunity for winning this task. So who's thinking, what is this task? Listen attentively. Today's task is brought to you by La Casera. I love this drink. So we're celebrating love. Love in the romantic sense. And you're going to, again, be picking out of this balloty cup where you pair up with someone again. We want the food to be individually prepared by both members of your team. But it must have a love story between the two dishes. Something must connect them. Do you understand?
This is one of my favorites. Tax.
I like love. I'm a sucker for love. I'm Mr. Lover.
The winners of this challenge will win a prize from La Casera, but most importantly, immunity for the next round. So this time around, you can't hide under the guise so much of your partner. And this is a time where love has to be wicked. Without further ado, Lizzie, Chef Amaji, step forward and come and pick.
Love is for couples, and for this task too, we'll be coupling them up in pairs of 2. We hope they have enough chemistry to bring in a win on this task.
This is the kind of episode where people can be more relaxed. You know, when you've introduced a task and call it love, you know that you want to see passion. I'm looking forward to seeing how that translates to the dish that they create.
Before you reveal who your partner is, apart from it telling a story, it should take from the concept of street food that people who are usually a couple in love share.
Oh yeah, now time to cook love food.
It's all about telling a story with your food.
I feel like this one will unleash one part of me, the poetic part of me.
Love and street food. Exactly my thought. Which one will this one again? How I want to marry love and street food?
What kind of foods will you share with your partner? Chef Amaji.
Shawarma.
Great. What kind of food will you share with your partner, Bonnie?
Suya.
Super. Chef G.
I'll go for Iseo.
Iseo. So is that both your favorite things to have together? Super. So to everyone, we've said shawarma, Iseo, suya. Run wild, think, what do couples usually share? What is something that, adds to the romance? So Without further ado, open your ballot papers.
We're getting vibes of deja vu because it looks like Shola Elewa just wound up with Chef Bonnie again, same as the last task.
No way.
What's going on? Why am I being paired with Shola again? Is this some kind of connection made in heaven?
Oh my God, are you serious? Really?
Shola and I are not even close in the house. We barely talk in the house.
I wasn't expecting to even have Bonike right now as my second partner. Why we are coming together, I don't know.
Jenny is my partner. Jenny looks like someone that anybody on the street would fall in love with. So we just use her as a point of, love contacts. Because we have to get our food ready while cooking up the story, so.
Contestants, please don't forget, you're making individual dishes that you'll be individually scored on. However, it must have a love story between the two dishes, which will be added points for both of you. Don't forget, be creative with your mocktail with La Casera. You're going to have 1 hour. Make the best use of your time and give us 2 interesting dishes that truly tell the La Casera love story. Your time starts now. Good luck, guys.
The brief is simple. Each teammate is to create 2 individual dishes with a connection between them and work well to craft a story around your dish. From their creations, we would like to see the next street food that will potentially take over as the next meal of lovers. These meals must be served with a La Casera mocktail.
So again, we're going to be making plantain, but this time around, we are not using ripe plantain. We are going to be using unripe plantain with efforiro. Now, I'm going to be doing the plantain, but not just the usual plantain. It's going to be an unusual plantain. Again, you won't see coming. And Shola is going to be the one to make the vegetable. Maybe with 1 or 2 tips from me, because the woman owns the kitchen, let's be honest, irrespective of a man being here with me. I'm going to delegate what we're going to do. And Shola is going to execute. So watch out.
Chef G is a storyteller. He's a deep person. Chef G is deep. He's mature in some areas. So I know that with him, we'll create something very beautiful and we're going to tell the story.
So how do we tell this story?
Will today's grouping work in the favor of the teammates? The tasks are going on smoothly, we think. We wonder how the contestants will incorporate the love twist into the mix.
The way my food is going, love is a joke. It's a joke. It's a big fat joke. I'm sorry.
I'm going to give a twist, a very strange twist to my smoothie. I want to give something different, something nobody in this competition will be doing. So I'm going to be adding a gidi to it. And do you know the name I'll give it? This time around, Chef Fregz will not have an option than to buy it to that day. It's going to be Agi Kasa smoothie.
Ojugo bụ nwunye m osinga, nwunye m kwere singa, nwunye nga n'ụmụ osinga. Ojugo nwunye m osinga. I say make I add Nollywood soundtrack to my food because it's hot.
It's nearly time out. Dishes are being plated and mocktails are being crafted.
Your 10-second warning is coming up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back.
Let's see what the contestants have for us.
In front of us is one plate of food. We asked you to make individual dishes, but there should be connection between them. But you've literally connected plantain and a sauce. So who made the plantain? And who made the sauce?
I did, sir.
Mina and Grace, how are you guys doing?
We're doing
Walk
okay.
us through who made the rice.
I did.
Mina, what did you make? I can't tell what you made. Plantain balls and fish. And you have a lacasera mocktail, correct?
Yes.
With watermelon and?
Just watermelon.
Just watermelon. Super. Lizzie, how does it feel to have immunity? If I were you, I would have cooked some nonsense.
No. I wanted her to win. I don't want her to fail because I have immunity.
That's love.
That's love.
That's love.
Look, sis, let me tell you. I'm here okay, because it's love. I will show you pepper if I was you.
By some interesting twist, the contestants have all come up with their actual stories. Some beautiful, some unconvincing, and some not adding up.
This is a story about a Ghanaian man that flew all the way, he's actually a chef, to Nigeria and met a very beautiful and elegant woman. And if I must say, it was in the late 50s. He started to go back to those days when they were in their late 20s when they met. This food is called foto, a popular Ghanaian dish. In English, we call it gari jollof.
We wanted to have a show, but we couldn't get goat meat in the pantry. So we have stockfish.
So Chef Gibbs, you know you're a man of high taste.
I like your presentation. So I can find this on the streets.
Yes, in Ghana, actually in Kumasi.
First time having stockfish is here. Very innovative. And it definitely complements the gari dish.
Can I tell you the truth? I'm trying to find a fault in this dish. I can't.
Your gongo is it?
Do you understand?
You listened and you did the assignment.
I am so happy that we're able to translate this rich African culture in telling the story.
This is a 10 out of 10. This is stunning. Wow. I've never eaten this gari thing in my life before.
I'm telling you.
Literally, I can see. Bravo. Oh, you deserve my letter.
You gave Chef Fregz a Eureka moment.
Next up is Lily Z and Ama G. Lily Z is covered by immunity, but for her partner, we hope she put in some effort.
I'm talking about a love story of a Cameroonian man that fell in love with an Enugu girl. I made a egusi pudding, and the name of that egusi pudding is Ayok because it's a Cameroonian dish. So he is a trader that trades between Cameroon and the southern part of Nigeria. So during one of his trips that he came to sell his goods, he fell in love with this Igbo girl called Ojugo. And Ojugo is a lady that sells Ojugo sauce and agidi cocoyam. So he went to meet his father, and upon meeting his father, he said, okay, because you people are known for this dish, Ojugo sauce, agidi, and he now made Agi Kasa smoothie. Agi Kasa smoothie is a combination of lacasera and agidi infused together to bring out Agi Kasa smoothie.
Wait! Lacasera and what?
Okay. You don't know what agidi is?
No, I needed to be sure.
See, we rolled our eyes, not yet another watermelon. Then agidi changed the game.
Lacasera. Are you listening?
Are you listening? They put agidi in your drink.
Hey! Oh, whoa, whoa.
Next up is Jennifer and Scholastica.
Jennifer, you're always a little too tense for me when you come to judging table. Look, you're a brilliant cook. Nobody can ever take that away from you, all right? And I know you want to win so bad, and it means a lot to you. Allow that reality about who you are always come through. Because if you allow fear step in, you're not going to win, period, okay? Scholastica, same goes for you. So what did you guys make?
I made the sauté potatoes with egg sauce, and she made with pumpkin leaves, and she made egusi soup with curry, and then the cocktail.
Pumpkin leaf is your connection.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a story like everybody else?
Yes, we do.
Go on, tell us.
So, once upon a time,
Time.
there was a kingdom. The prince was very ill and he needed a food to heal him as it was prophesied. So they sent out a word. They needed the best street food chef to make a meal or whatever that would heal the prince.
I'm just.
You want to be the prince?
Can I be your prince? Because you're making me come alive. Can I be your prince?
Keep sang for me. Voila. Sang the love song for me. I feel like one queen right now.
Okay, chef of many talents. So, Grace, can you walk us through your dish?
Femi and Mide are independent workers. Yeah, they both eat concussion rice and dodo with fish at Mina's restaurant across their office. So one fateful day, Femi went to Mina's restaurant and he met Mide. They were both eating same thing, and that's how they got along.
You know what?
The stories have been heard, the dishes sampled. Who will be going home today?
I think we had good quality food.
Yes,
What do
yes,
you
we
think,
did.
Chef Gibbs?
Yeah.
I agree. With every episode, it looks
just
like
it gets better.
developing. Yeah.
Strong competitive
Things, even
yeah.
if they even work together. Well, we seem to agree on who we think who had
Absolutely.
the best.
Yes,
things.
absolutely. Yes.
And we think we just need to find who the one person is. But I think we're having a problem with who's going home.
The judges look like they might be facing a hard time with this one, but we'll leave them to their job.
Bonnie and Davies were too safe. They just didn't give us anything
Execution.
out of the box.
They executed.
Well, it was too safe. Nothing out of the box.
How did you have 1 hour in both canteen and you need it?
For 1 hour.
Come on.
True.
After much deliberation, it's time to hear their decision. Looks like Chef Gibbs will be the harbinger of bad news for today.
Well done, guys. As a chef in the creative industry, telling stories is part of what I do. And hearing what you guys have cooked up today is very impressive. I believe that every business, every food business, every street business should have a story, should have a foundation, should have something that drives it. And I'm happy to hear that that is something that you're learning on this show. But there's a twist to our own story. Do you guys want to hear what that is? Do you guys want to hear what that is? I'm gonna call 2 names, and those names are 2 chefs in the bottom. Are you guys ready? Are you sure? Okay, if you hear your name, come out. Are you ready? Chef. After this commercial break.
Chef Gerald, We asked you to cook food that was romantic, that had a sharing love story to it. Your colleagues may have to vote for your safety today, because you may need to go back home to be with your wife and feed her what you fed us today. But maybe they don't have to as well, because you had one of the best dishes today. So congratulations.
You're safe.
You're safe.
Go to the next round.
God, now he got me there. It was crazy when, oh, for crying out loud. I don't know, but did anyone tell him my age? Because for me, I think the heart attack was almost coming. When someone tells you go cook for your wives, the person is literally telling you go home. But I thank God it was a prank and I'm here still standing.
Well done.
Chef Lizzie, step forward. That's fine. Your egusi roll wasn't very successful, and you may have dragged your partner down with you. Amaji, step forward. We love the beautiful story of Cameroon and Nigeria, but the twist in the story is a story may need to save you, unless you may need to go to Cameroon and Enugu respectively. Bonnie Davies, step forward. We, the judges, are not sure if that relationship is going to last with the fisherman and the lady in the village. Because your dish wasn't too harmonious and too in touch with what we asked.
I thought I was going to nail this task, but getting this feedback again from the judges, I don't know what's going on today.
Again, the story we have to tell you is that you may be voted in, or you may need to go back to the village and the town, respectively, to continue your story. So what team is it going to be? Unsuccessful egusi or a canoe that, to our opinion, sunk?
Was a no.
Before we tell you who the team is, contestants, by a show of hands, if you want to vote a contestant safe this week, or do you want to vote 3 out in the next round?
Please, be cook. 3 people at the next task, so that at least we'll have fair grounds.
All in favor of keeping 1 this week? Let's see your hand. Lizzie, Amaji, go back, you're safe. Bonnie and Davis. Elewa, as you are popularly known in the streets. Chef Bonnie, I need you to understand that you both are talented, promising people. It's extremely, excruciatingly difficult for me to even break this news to you.
I shouldn't be the one to go home. Kai, no now. Yes, on the other hand, I don't want Bonica to go home because of the decision we made together. I will still choose myself. Love your neighbor as yourself, not more than yourself. I'll choose myself.
But there's hope. So I'll ask the contestants now again. Are we saving someone or not?
Show of hands.
Oh, y'all changed the game.
Go home now, please. Don't, not now. Not now. Not now. Come on. Can this cup just flip over?
Jennifer, who will you save?
You notice that your fate lies in the hands of other contestants. Nah.
Who?
Shola.
Scholastica.
Check Bunny.
All right. Gerald, who will you save?
God, these guys are niggas.
I save Shola.
Chef G, my G. God.
Why are you saving Lizzie?
It's a hard one, but no.
So, but we don't have time.
I'll save Bonnie.
Bonnie. Whatever deity you serve, thank you with every fiber of your being, because you're safe. Because boiling plantain was the wrongest thing you could have done, and it almost cost you your future here. And do you know the kind of grace that has shone on you today? You have a house that loves you. Because you guys voted her, she was going to be kept, but it's obvious as a tie, it was the tiebreaker, because by our score sheets, by everything, it should have been you.
I still can't wrap my head around why I made that silly and very costly mistake.
And so it ends. Emotional outburst by Chef Bonnie. But guess we have our lesson of the day. When life gives you plantains, putting some effort, don't just boil it.
Because it means so much to be here. I left a lot of things. I left my son. I've never been away from him this long.
I'm literally going to miss my son's birthday, which is coming up in a couple of days. He's going to go back to school in a couple of days. So I made a lot of sacrifice to be here, and I don't think I want to go back without allowing my reason for coming here to count for something. So I'm really, really happy.
All right, Bonnie, well done. See you next week stronger and better, okay?
Thank you.
And then again, in there is also a hidden love story. A mother's ultimate love for her son, as we all just saw it played out.
I hope the next news will bring tears of joy, because this contestant has made one of the most romantic meals some of us judges have tasted in our entire careers and lives. We thought it represented everything the task required and showed the true strength of who a street food Naija king is meant to be. This person not only has made the La Casera brand proud, but also gets immunity for the next round. So guess what? That person, if you like, everybody else should go home. Person is safe. Chef Blue, congratulations.
Let's go!
That Gary Jollof was a triumph. A triumph. In our books, it had a perfect score throughout. From thought process, taste, presentation, everything, it was 100. Very well done. Congratulations. So you guys see you next episode, stronger, better, and 3 people will be going home.
What I'm going to be taking away from this today is stay focused, be attentive, pay more attention, and ask questions when not clear.
Congratulations to Chef Blue and Chef G for cooking up the best dish. Hope you have some mixology tools also to try out some Agidi La Casera mocktails yourselves.
This has been a rather dramatic, romantic, and emotional episode of Street Foodz Naija. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. Now remember, Street Foodz Naija is proudly brought to you by Foodbay TV in association with the Lagos State Ministry of Agriculture, Uncaged by Tiger Beer, Refreshed by Peak Yogurt, sponsored by La Casera, Metropolitan School of Business and Management UK, Hospitality Business School, and Indulge Rentals. I will see you same time, next episode. Peace.
Foodz Naija is proudly brought to you by Foodbay TV in association with the Lagos State Ministry of Agriculture, Uncaged by Tiger Beer, Refreshed by Peak Yogurt, and supported by La Casera.